Judges 3 officially begins the cycle of judges in action. After setting the pattern in chapter 2, we now see it unfold in real life, starting with three judges, OTHNIEL, EHUD, and SHAMGAR. Each brings temporary peace, but the people always fall back into sin after their death. The first part of this chapter covers the nations God left to test Israel. God intentionally left some pagan nations in the land to test Israel's faith and teach warfare to a generation that hadn't seen battle. These included the Philistines, the Canaanites, Sidonians, and others. Israel fails the test. They live among these nations. They intermarry and begin to worship their false gods, Baals and Asheros. This disobedience is what leads to each new period of oppression. Okay, second part of this chapter covers the judge first, OTHNIEL. Israel sins by forgetting God and serving Baals. God allows them to be oppressed by Cushan Rishathaim. Cushan Rishathaim, king of Aram Naharaim, for 8 years. Deliverance. God raises Othniel, Caleb's nephew. The Spirit of the Lord comes on him, and he leads Israel to victory. The land has peace for 40 years until Othniel dies. Othniel is a model judge. Full obedience, spirit-led, brings peace, okay? The third part of this chapter covers Judge second, Ehud, okay? This one is of the most unusual and graphic stories in the Bible, okay? Let's see. Sin and oppression. Israel sins again. God allows Eglon, king of Moab, to oppress them for 18 years. Israel cries out. What is the deliverance? God raises Ehud, a left-handed Benjamite. Ehud brings a tribute to Eglon, but hides a short sword on his right thigh. When alone with the king, he says, I have a message from God for you, and stabs him in the stomach. Eglon is so fat that the sword disappears inside him. Holy crap. Ehud escapes through the latrine area, rallies Israel, and defeats Moab. Israel has peace for 80 years. God used an unexpected man, left-handed, in an unexpected way, okay? So the fourth part of this chapter covers Judge 3rd, Shamgar. A short but epic verse. Shamgar, son of Anathah, struck down 600 Philistines with an ox goad. He too saved Israel. An ox goad equals a long stick used to drive oxen. He is likely a farmer turned warrior. No details, but clearly a powerful deliverer. Cycle repeat in Judges 3. Okay, so Israel wins, God hands them over, they cried out, God sends a deliverer, and then peace until the judge dies. Okay, so key lessons from Judges 3. The cycle of sin is real and still happens today. Comfort, then compromise, then consequences. Second lesson, God uses unlikely people, left-handed Ehud, farmer Shamgar. Third lesson, God always responds to repentance. Fourth lesson, peace is temporary without lasting faith. Judge 3 shows God raising up human deliverers when his people cried out, whether it's Othniel the brave, Ehud the cunning, or Shamgar the strong. God always provides, but Israel keeps forgetting. So the real issue isn't their enemies, it's their hearts, okay? So if you like this video, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, and I see you on the next one.